Now, there's been a gender shift in the home in recent years. Women now earn more than their partner in a quarter of households, up from a fifth 16 years ago. Whilst this progress is applauded, does it come at a cost? Apparently, according to studies, many female breadwinners face a happiness penalty. They're not as satisfied with family life and marriage compared to women who earn less than their husbands. So is it easier said than done to embrace the rise of the female breadwinner? And I think it'd be really interesting to hear what you guys think of this. Marvin?
I'm absolutely buzzing that Rochelle earns more money than me, to be honest. I think it's brilliant.
Can I just say, if Rochelle earns more money than you, she's cake-a-boo. Because you are absolutely cakes.
I don't say that. No, you know what? Obviously, we're both very lucky. Do you know what I mean? I think with what we do, Rochelle and I, you know, are sort of, you know, I can have a busy few weeks and she can have a busy few months. You know, so you kind of take it as it comes.
Yeah.
But growing up for me, both my mum and dad worked exactly the same amount of time. They were full time, and you know, I spent time after school with my grandparents and stuff. So I've always known that sort of equalness from when I was young. And I think for me, it's nice that my girls see their mum, you know, so busy and working so hard to achieve what she wants to get done. So I've got no problem whatsoever with it.
Yeah.
I think it's
well,
great.
It's like, for me at the moment, with Amelia moved in, but one of the things that I love so much about when I fell for her and when we got to know each other was the fact that she was so ambitious. She had a fantastic job.
Yeah.
She gets paid really, really well. She works for a bank in London. And so actually, weirdly enough, at the moment, at home, she's paying the bills at the minute because I've not been working, So she's been like, I want to, you know, I'm paying away. And I'm like, yeah, babe, keep going. What do you want? Cup of tea? I'll make you one. Yeah, what do you want for lunch?
Does it ease the pressure a little bit?
Can we do a TikTok video?
I remember you saying to me, when you first got with Amelia, you was like, oh, that's something I love about her, Mark. I was like, what's that? And she said, I asked her to move in. And she said, I'll move in, but I'm only moving in if you allow me to pay a percentage of the mortgage.
No,
and you was like, no, you're not paying nothing. This is my house. I live here anyway. And she wouldn't move in until you allowed her to pay that, which... You know, that's incredible.
No, she is, and like I said, at the moment, it's fantastic. She's brilliant, and she like I said, at the moment, because of my work's completely just cancelled at the minute. I'm not doing anything. I'm self-employed, so for her, she's working full time. She's actually paying the bills, so it's great.
What Marvin said about. Oh, sorry, Stace.
No, I just wondered, does it ease the pressure a little bit, or are there times when it feels that maybe demasculating? Because I know that there's a lot of men out there that find it really difficult when they're not the provider and they're not bringing home the bacon.
No, not at all, because like I said, I actually love the fact that she's so driven with her job. She just wants to be successful. She wants to go higher up in her work, and she wants to earn more money. So for me, I'm a bit like Marvin. Listen, I'm very lucky to live and live in the house that I do have and have the job that I have, but if we end up having children, I'm really happy to just stay at home.
On that question,
I just stick home, do TikTok videos, prank a few people. Gosh.
Play football. What Stacey just said there, though, about it being demasculating, obviously, my wife works as well, works hard, she does very well for herself, and it's amazing. She's always insisted on paying half for everything. But when it comes to going out and dating, I hope I don't get shut down for this and hated for it, but I just find it very hard to allow her to pick. She does always insist to pick up bills, and she does sometimes, because I have to let her, she keeps going, you know, she always goes on about it. But the majority of the time I do that, which, by the way, means she's getting richer and I'm getting poorer. That is basically her becoming the breadwinner. Yeah. But I do, when it comes to going out and taking, you know, your wife out for date nights, I don't know why, but I always insist I have to. And that might be the old-fashioned way
that's
in me.
fine, and that's absolutely right. But for me, Rochelle and I, we got the same incomes, the same account. So even though, to the waiter, it looks like I'm always going like this with my card, ultimately, it's, you know, it's coming from the same
the
pot.
joint account.
You know what I mean?
Which is true. That's true.
Exactly.
My mum, though, is like a generational thing, because when I was young, I don't remember my mum working that much. She's going to hate me for saying this, but she was a great mum, great housewife. Yeah. But now, and this might be what we're talking about now, that women are becoming the breadwinners later, you know, like now in this generation, she now wants to work more than you know, more than she used to. She's dying to work every day. She's always trying new things. So, maybe
But
it is
I
a
think it's
generational
funny
thing.
that sometimes people are scared to say, I want to be a stay-at-home mum or I want to be a housewife, but actually there's so many people who aspire to that and love it.
Yeah.
So I get exactly what you're saying, Mark.
And do you know what, Mark? I find it really
And by the way,
interesting.
that's harder work than anything we do.
Yeah, that is.
I think you've got to be.
fact.
But I think you've got to be supportive. If my girlfriend said to me tomorrow we're gonna have kids, and she said I want to stay at home, look after kids, great, no problem. If she said I want to go back to work as soon as I can, great,
You
no
spoke
problem.
a lot about
we'll
kids
make it
today,
work.
Ollie.
Exactly, Ollie. Is that a
Whoa,
little bit
whoa,
extra
I'm
information?
just trying to.
What do you want to
No,
tell
I'm
us?
just trying to, you know,
Daddy Murs.
blend in with what Marv's talking about, and you know, just.
Let's get an exclusive. Let's get an exclusive. When do you want kids, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm expecting in about 9 months.